Firefighter Kim catches the child who fell from the upstairs floor. As they fall, they bounce off the mattress below. Fortunately, both are unharmed. When he stands up to comfort her family, no one notices him. Kim doesn't know how to react. Suddenly, someone behind him calls his name. Kim quickly tells the two to leave, warning that the place could collapse at any moment. But when he turns his head, he freezes. The person lying on the floor is himself Kim. It turns out the person who called him was not human, but a messenger from hell. Chun tells him they have been waiting for this moment for 1,000 years because Kim is their paragon. Only when the messenger receives help from the Noble One can they get a chance at reincarnation. After saying this, the messengers suck the bewildered him into a vortex. His destination is hell. All dead souls must come here to check in and pass through 7 major judges for a chance to reincarnate. Quickly, 2 messengers take Kim to the first gate, the murder hell. He doesn't understand. He has lived for over 20 years but never killed anyone. At that moment, the entire floor collapses again, becoming a very deep hole. All the souls are constantly climbing a lava pillar. Sitting at the top is Judge Byung-son. The 2 judges below interrogate Kim about a shooting. He remembers his teammates who were crushed by falling stones. He didn't help them, resulting in their fiery deaths. Kim lowers his head in apology. Seeing he still says nothing, the murder judge grows very angry. He orders Kim thrown into the lava pit to experience hell's punishment. At that moment, Rim suddenly stands up to defend him. That day was not as it seemed. Kim wanted to save his teammates, but they urged him to first save the victim and himself. Once he had rescued the person in distress, he immediately went back to try and save his teammates. Unexpectedly, the building collapsed. The teammates died in it too. After hearing this, the judge says he is innocent. Then he sits in a small boat heading to the second hell, the hell of indolence. For Kim, who has worked hard all his life, this comes easily. The judge has never seen anyone so diligent. She is deeply moved. She wants to erect a statue of Kim before he leaves. She asks why he worked so hard. He says for the money. Hearing this, the judge immediately becomes extremely serious. In hell, money is an evil god. So angry, she decides to let Kim feel her punishment. This is the hell of indolence. 3 large spinning stone poles above will crush anyone too slow. Kim is found guilty and collapses on the raft. Seeing it about to drift under the waterfall, the messenger jumps into the water to pull it back. The man was puzzled why the guardians were helping him. They explained they had a pact with Yamra, the king of hell. If they helped 49 souls reincarnate in a century, they could become human themselves. They asked the goddess to re-examine the man's life. He had worked hard to support his sick mother and pay for his brother's law studies. Recognizing his selfless intentions, the goddess declared him not guilty. As they boarded a ship, monsters attacked. The guardians bravely defended the vessel, but the captain was thrown overboard. Mac alone protected the ship while the captain recovered. At a crucial moment, Mac collapsed a stone pillar, saving them from the monsters. The man revealed the monsters were summoned by a vengeful spirit from the Kim family. To prevent more attacks, Rim planned to visit the family. They found the mother still alive and concluded the vengeful spirit was her deceased son, Sue. The evil aura tried to flee, with Rim in close pursuit. Their weapons clashed, throwing Rim back as the spirit vanished. Rim tracked the spirit to a military base, hearing Sue had been falsely accused as a deserter. The suspicious captain seemed to be hiding something. Disguised, Rim accused the captain of killing Sue. The captain tried to blackmail in return, revealing his guilt. Meanwhile, the goddess accused Kim of writing fake wills for a colleague, deceiving his daughter. She ordered Kim restrained and his tongue removed. Luckily, through telepathy, Rim defended Kim's actions to his team. Kim had written false letters to his mother, pretending a wealthy, happy life. Rim argued these lies gave hope and comfort to loved ones, not harm. Recognizing Kim's pure intentions, the deity forgave his crimes. Rim traveled back in time to the night of Sue's death. He discovered Dong, Sue's comrade, had accidentally shot him after disabling the safety. Instead of helping the dying man, their captain decided to bury Sue to protect his promotion. Rim was shocked to find Sue buried alive, reminding him of past trauma with his own father. Meanwhile, Kim arrived in the hell of injustice. where people were frozen for not helping others. As a firefighter, Kim escaped this fate and moved on. During a cable car ride, it was revealed all Guardians except Rim had erased memories. Mac accidentally revealed to Kim that his brother Sue was the vengeful spirit. This revelation destabilized Kim, shaking the realm and nearly crashing the cable car. However, Kim regained control and offered to help his Guardians. The three arrived in the hell of Betrayal, where a goddess judged betrayers by trapping them in a mirror and shattering it. Kim, having never betrayed anyone, passed through this hell unharmed. Meanwhile, Rim found the vengeful spirit Sue in a nightclub, trying to kill a soldier who buried him alive. Rim chased Sue, engaging in an aerial battle across the city. Eventually, Rim captured Sue, binding him to a building with a magical rope. He told Sue he must forgive his killers to be reborn, but this reminder of his betrayal and burial enraged Sue, causing him to break free with a massive shockwave. Elsewhere, guilt-ridden Dong decided to reveal to Sue's mother the location of Sue's body. Upon receiving the map, she discovered where her son lay. Observing this, Sue saw Dong's remorse and his gesture of revealing the site. Sue approached Rim, saying he had decided to forgive Dong, moved by the soldier's guilt and revelation of the burial site to his mother. Sue pleaded with Rim to act as a medium, allowing him to speak to Dong one last time before the trials. Through Rim, Sue forgave Dong, urging him not to dwell on the past. Meanwhile, Kim reached the hell of violence, facing a giant hole they had to jump into for the trials. Kim fell in, and although Mok caught him, they tumbled down again. Echoing his actions prior to his death, Kim attempted to save his teammate during the fall. Abruptly, their descent halted at the bottom. The trial accused Kim of beating his malnourished brother in high school and then fleeing without seeking forgiveness. The judge quickly found Kim guilty and planned to sentence him to a pit where people were pelted with rocks. Chun intervened, asking the judge to delay sentencing and combine this trial with the next one, as they were connected. This risky move could cost the Guardians their afterlife powers if Kim was found guilty again. However, the Guardians soon uncovered the truth about that night's fight. Sue awoke to see his brother Kim kneeling over their mother, trying to smother her with a pillow. Sue intervened, leading to a struggle where Kim, in despair, dropped the pillow and started punching Sue instead. Kim felt hopeless from their poverty and his mother's illness, believing death was the only escape. This guilt made him run away and never return. The Guardians realized their chances of winning the trials, especially the final hell of filial impiety, were slim. Meanwhile, Rim escorted Sue's spirit to his body to start reincarnation. At the military camp, they found Sue's mother pleading with soldiers to see her son's body. The captain, upon seeing her, ripped her signs and pushed her, causing her to faint. Witnessing the mistreatment of his mother by the man responsible for his death, Sue was consumed with rage and reverted to his vengeful spirit form. He broke free and hurled Rim away with tremendous force. Sue's anger escalated into a massive tornado, engulfing soldiers and opening a gateway to the afterlife. Amidst the chaos, Rim struggled to save people. Mac managed to enter the living world through the portal and attacked Sue, disrupting the tornado. Rim seized the moment to capture Sue, halting the destruction. At the same time, Kim's trial began, presided over by King Yamra himself. Kim was charged with attempting to murder his mother and assaulting his brother in desperation. The king revealed Kim's mother had been aware of his murderous intent, but stayed silent, deepening his crime. The deity declared Kim would be eternally punished for trying to kill his own mother. As the trial proceeded, the realm shook with a voice speaking to Kim's mother. Using his powers, Rim had allowed Sue to communicate with her in a dream, where Sue apologized for his brother's actions. Sue told her Kim had worked tirelessly for 15 years out of guilt for the past. To his surprise, their mother expressed forgiveness for Kim, regretting her inability to provide for them. Overwhelmed, Kim broke down upon hearing this. Touched by the family's love and forgiveness, King Yomra decided he could not punish Kim since the victim had forgiven him already. This allowed Kim's reincarnation. Kim thanked Chun and the Guardians before vanishing into light. In the mortal realm, Rim chose Sue as their 49th reincarnation to fulfill their deal with the king and achieve their own rebirth.